This will be a fairly brief video on our software in the Groove. Now, in the Groove, some of you may already have this software. It had been offered previously, but as we show you in the note here initially, this software really didn't get much exposure. We didn't have it on the market very long. In the Groove software, we also included a software called the Exacta Magician, which is great exacta, trifecta, superfecta software. Get some wonderful prices, but we ran into a copyright deal there. It turns out some fella, again, it was one of our customers actually, but he had actually purchased the rights on the Exacta Magician years before that. So rather than hassle with it, we just pulled the software, off the market at that time. However, that copyright has recently expired. So now we're going to be offering In the Groove again. And it is a really neat program. This is, In the Groove, it's actually Len's first ever system, first really intense database type system. He developed it. It was originally paper and pencil, still available in paper and pencil. And and of course, you put it on software now. But it's a very steady, accurate software that provides good value, good prices, and again, anything Len does, it does those same exact things because that's what he looks for. He looks for value. Just as an example, and again, this is the Belmont. Well, Mo Donegal didn't pay much, nonetheless, In the Groove did pick the horse, and it's the kind of software that's really good at all class levels. It'll get your cheapest claimers. It'll do well in very good stakes races. But basically, when you look at the promotion on our website for this, Len explains. He goes through and explains just what In the Groove is, well, how he came up with it originally, and what he basically shows you is that people would always ask him, well, how do you figure out these things? How do you make money at the racetrack? And he gets that question pretty often, and he tells them basically it's just something that he knows that the vast majority, 95% plus of the people at the racetrack don't know what they're doing. So basically there's all that money laying around from people who have no idea what they're doing, for people who have the knowledge and have workable systems or softwares, and that money that comes from all the people who don't know what they're doing gets picked up by the professional players, the players that know what they're doing and actually are able to grind out not a living, but a supplement living at this track. And this is what the In the Groove does. Now, basically, again, don't want to take too long on this. In the Groove is based on horses' comfort levels. So that's what Len calls it. He says when a horse is comfortable meaning the horse today is at a distance it's proven at, has a rider that has ridden the horse well before, has a trainer that has won with the horse before, is at the track the horse and surface the horse likes. So in other words, the horse is very comfortable with doing what it has been doing all along successfully, and when a horse is in that kind of he calls it in, and that's why he calls it In the Groove, because when a horse is comfortable, that horse is what Len calls in the groove, meaning this horse has positives at all of these many positives. A horse has to have 3 or more of these things. Basically, he's saying horses are creature of habit, miss their feeding time, they'll be agitated, do anything that differs from normal, and you'll have a horse that's not content. On the other hand, a horse that has established similar patterns of behavior previously can be the content horse. And again, that's when he says when a horse is doing things that it is proven at. And again, that usually means distance. Usually has something to do with, obviously, with the surface, with the trainer, with a jock that's ridden them successfully before. So Len basically examines these horses, examines the horses' patterns, and finds horses that are successful, have been successful in several factors that apply today. So basically, what he's saying is that a horse, when you talk about a horse that fits, professional horse players are always talking about, well, does this horse fit in the race? And what by fits, that means the horse fits or is good or is proven at the distance, fits or is proven on the surface, fits or is proven with the trainer, et cetera, et cetera. And ITG software does a great job at finding these horses. Now, so basically, we also show you here in the promotion, the Exacta Magic, the Exacta Magician, which is over here. You can see it's a separate program. There's two programs on the in the Guru program, which you'll find here, and the Exacta Magician, which you'll find down here. And the Exacta Magician is really, really amazing. Again, remember when you're betting exotics, you can have long runouts, but we found so many big prices, and they occur weekly. You'll see big prices like this. Here's a $1,000 trifecta, $4,000 superfecta. Now understand, this is a $2 trifecta and a $1 superfecta. So if you're betting just 10% of that, $400 is still fine. But you'll see here's a $6,200 superfecta, $101 exacta, again $1,192, or $1,100 or $192 if you're playing 10 cents. But this Exacta Magician is just incredible at getting these really big payoffs. And so you have the in the groove horses, and you also have the Exacta trifecta and superfecta laid out for you on the screen, that you can take a shot with. And again, you can bet minimum amounts and still do very well. And you'll hit plenty of average prices too. Here's like a 22 and 56. You'll have plenty of trifectas in the $50 to $400 range. Again, here's superfecta. Here's another superfecta, trifecta, $964. So it does get some very, very, very good prices. Another nice thing, again, about this software is, being that we're reintroducing it, we're also offering it at half price. It's $147 regularly, but you can get it for $77.50 for the software, and also there's the ebook and the paper version. So this is something I think you'll really like. It's a solid software and can be very, very exciting with the exotics. So give us a call, 1-800-696-0067, and we'll talk to you next time. Thank you.